You're right guys, it's Chalkyrgaming back for another video, and today's video is a very special one as we are now predicting the Euro 2020 prediction. No, we are predicting the group stages of the Euro 2020 competition. So, as you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, here we do have each of the group stages, and well, I'm going to say what I think is going to happen. You guys can say what you want in the comments below. If you disagree, then let me know in the comments and why. And yeah, so this is basically going to be my prediction. And yeah, we'll see how many I get right after the tournament and see if I look like a pillock or not. So, Group A, we have Switzerland, Turkey, Wales and Italy. So this one is it's a hard one really because, you know, Italy have players like Insigne. They have Jorginho from Chelsea and Donnarumma as well. So they have some high-level players and a lot more than that as well. And in the past, they've done really well in tournaments, but recently not so much. But I do believe out of Switzerland, Turkey and Wales and Italy, Italy are number one for me. They have to be. They have to win this group, really, looking at it. But for the other three, it's a lot harder because Wales are good. Switzerland are good, and Turkey have some decent players as well. But for me, I do believe Wales are gonna come second because they have players like Gareth Bale and Daniel James as well. So two pace merchants there, and Bale always seems to come through in all the other tournaments for them. So I'm gonna put Wales second, and out of these two, who's gonna go at the bottom of the group? For me, it's Turkey at the bottom. And we'll say Switzerland a third. I mean, Switzerland have some good players. I mean, I've got a list of players here, and they've got players like Sommer. They've got Akanji for Dortmund. They've got Mbabu. They've got Shaqiri. You know, they've got some decent players. So that is what I'm going for. I'm going for Italy are going to win it. Wales are going to come second, and Turkey and Switzerland are out. I'm sorry, guys. Group B now, which it's a given that Belgium are going to win, and if they don't, then that's a bit on their side, really, because they've got, like Lukaku, they've got both Hazards in there, they've got Courtois, you know, they've got the other Lukaku, I think, if he's in there as well. So, yeah, Belgium are going to win it for me. For the other three, who did Denmark have? They have Kasper Schmeichel, Christian Eriksen, but that's about it for theirs. Russia, I can picture players from FIFA, but I don't know off the top of my head who's in the Russian team. And the Finnish team, Finland. I'm gonna go Denmark second. So any of you Danish people out there, then well done if you go through. But I do think they're gonna go through, even though Russia in the World Cup in 2018 did absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it was in Russia, so it was mental how far they got. But I think they're going to come third, you know, and Finland are going to come fourth. Group C. But in this one, you've got to back the Netherlands to win it. I'm going to go with Austria second, then Ukraine, and then Macedonia. That's what I think. Okay, so Group D. Now this one, this is the group where I'm a bit like, okay, so I'm obviously going to put England top, but Croatia did beat us 2-1. Still breaks my heart to this day in the semi-finals of the World Cup in 2018, which we should have won it. Being an England fan, obviously I'm going to say that, but we should have got in the final. The first goal from Trippier, which was that phenomenal free kick in like the 9th minute or something, I went absolutely mental apeshit for that. But I don't know, it's difficult because it's England. We're here and we're there, you know. It's a hit and miss on what we get. We won 1-0 against Austria in a friendly, so you think our team is absolutely insane. In my opinion, one of the best teams we've had in a very long time, with like individual performances from loads of different England players. We've got the youngsters coming up who are phenomenal for their teams. You know, Jude Bellingham coming into it as well for from Dortmund. Jadon Sancho from Dortmund as well. You know, Harry Kane obviously a banger. Got Rashford. You know, Declan Rice. Big up my boy Declan Rice, you know, belter player he is. You know, there's tons of them, you know. England are top. England are going to win. England are going to win it, guys. You've heard it here first. England are going to win it, okay? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's really, really going to be close, guys. But I don't know. I'm going to go... You know what? Czech Republic, that might surprise you. I'm going Czech Republic second. And then I'm going to go Croatia and Scotland. Scotland got Andy Robertson as well. What am I on about? But I don't know. I believe this is not set in stone for this. I believe England are going to win it. But I think from second to fourth place in this Group D is going to be really close. Like 1 point in it. Or they might have the same points, but goal difference gets the second team through. It's going to be ridiculously close and fine margin for Group D, definitely. Moving on to Group E. Now, Group E, you're looking at this and you go, Poland. They've got Lewandowski. That's the standout player for them, Lewandowski. Hands down, he's beat the Bundesliga score record from, I think it was Muller, from God knows back in the day, you know. So he got the highest goal scoring player in the Bundesliga. He's broke the records for that, so he might have a belter Euros this year, so watch out for him. He's definitely going to pull them through. But I have to go with Spain to go first, even though they didn't get very far in the World Cup. And then I'm going to go with Poland, you know. I think Lewandowski's going to sprinkle some of that magic and get them through. And then with these two, I think Slovakia third and Sweden with the mighty Ibra. Is Ibra playing? Is Ibra playing for Sweden? Hang on, let me have a look. Wow. Ibra is not playing for Sweden, so Sweden are last for me. I mean, they've got some decent players, but not enough to get them through, I don't think. So I think Spain and Poland are going through on that one. Group F. Now this team. Imagine if England were drawn in this team. It is the death team. Group F is the team, you know what I mean? Bad word team. It's a death team. You got Portugal, you got France, Germany and Hungary. Like, what is that? If you're a Hungarian fan, what? Hungary are just not... No, Hungary are fourth. That's the easiest thing. I mean, if I was a Hungary fan, I'd be so pissed. Oh my god. But the other three, it's all up. I think France are going to win it, obviously being the world champions. Winning the World Cup, you know, beating Croatia. Second and third, though. Now, this one, it might be a bit controversial for a lot of people because Germany have not been where they have in the past. In the Euros last time, I can't remember where they even came in the Euros. The World Cup, though, German fans will not want to talk about that. It hadn't happened for ages. I don't think they even got out of the group stages. It was mental watching it. They lost to South Korea, and you think, okay, Heung-min Son doing his thing, but they didn't get out of the group stages. So their team is phenomenal, don't get me wrong. They have some outrageous players. But personally myself, I think they're going to finish third. Very controversial, I know. A lot of people will probably hate me. But let me know down in the comments what you think about where Germany's going to finish. And I think Portugal are going to do it and finish second. They are the reigning champions of the Euros. 2016, they were the winners, you know. They beat France in the final. 1-0. Mental scenes. And Ronaldo didn't even play for a lot of it because he got injured by Dimitri Payet. I think he actually did. But you saw him on the sidelines being like really animated, being more animated than the manager was. So for that, I think Portugal are gonna come second. Okay, so for this, the four teams who finished third with the most points will go through to the knockouts. So I'm thinking Germany, Croatia, Russia, and Switzerland. Those four, I believe, who just missed out on automatic qualification, will go through to knockouts. Right, ladies and gentlemen, on to the very, very juicy part of the video. We have the final 4 stages here. We've got the round of 16, the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and then the final of the Euro. Who do I think is going through to the quarterfinals, and who is gonna win their round of 16 group? So here, I think, out of Belgium and Croatia, I think Belgium are going to win it. And who is going to... I think Italy's going to win that as well. So now we have France versus Russia. I believe France are going to win their match. This one, though, the Czech Republic or Poland, who is going to get into the quarterfinals to versus France of all teams? I've got to back my Czech boys. So the Czech Republic are going to go and win their game against Poland. This one, I believe Spain will beat Switzerland. England versus Portugal. I've got to back my English boys. England are going in. England to beat Portugal there. Netherlands versus Germany. Now here is a... See, I think Germany won't win. Just from the fact that previous tournaments, they just haven't worked well. But here, I do think they could beat the Netherlands. So we're going to put Germany to win. And here, we're going to put Wales to beat Denmark there. Now that is our quarterfinals. We got Belgium versus Italy, France versus Czech Republic, Spain versus England, and Germany versus Wales. Now if we start from the bottom, I think... just from the fact that Germany have got so many good players, I'm going to go Germany to beat Wales here. I'm going to put England to beat Spain. It's got to be France, but I want the Czech Republic to win. It's France. France to beat Czech Republic and Belgium to beat Italy. The semi-finals now look like this. We got England versus Germany, which is a historic matchup in a World Cup. So that's going to be a very interesting matchup. And Belgium versus France, that is a Goliath matchup right there. Here, though, I think Belgium should do so much better than they do in tournaments because their team is outrageous, but so is the French team, so is the English team, and so is the German team. These 4 teams, anything could happen. Anything can happen. We're going to start with England to beat Germany. We've got to back my home nation, England. Bring it home. It's coming home, lads. It's coming home! Yeah! And who are going to verse England in the final, you ask? For me, it's France. I just think France will do the business. I think Germany will flop. Not Germany. I think Belgium will flop, and I think France will win. It has to be. So, the final for me, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, should have been the final for the World Cup in 2018, which would be France and England. But that didn't happen, so maybe it'll happen in the Euros. Who knows? But that is definitely gonna be my prediction. Ladies and gentlemen, who is gonna win? Write in the comments who out of France and England, who would win? Who would you pick if these two were in the final? Who would you pick to win it? And here, I've got to back my boys, England. And as you can see there, my Euro 2020 winners are England. For me, anyway. That just for me, that's what I think. There it is, guys. England to win it for me. And yeah, I hope I get it right, because if not, I'll look like a pillock. But yeah, make your own at UEFA.com. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you would change and what you agree with. Agree with what I've put, then let me know with a like on this video as well. And in the comments, let me know all the different changes you would make. Or if I was just an idiot with mine, then let me know. And I think, for me, a dark horse, Czech Republic, definitely. That's one to look out for, is the Czech Republic. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new around here, please leave a like on the video and hit that red subscribe button down below. And turn the notification bell on so you never miss when we upload another cracking video. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Come on, England. It's coming home this summer. Let's go. Peace out, guys. See ya.